Hello everyone, and welcome to Cracking Open a Cold One with the Boys. Did you hear that? That was live in the studio, Tyler.
I heard that. It sounded real good.
Welcome to the Two and a Half Losers podcast. We're back.
Today's episode is sponsored by Crippling DeorwsIIN.
I feel like it's a new type of antiperspirant, like crippling deodorant. Like
The deodorant that cripples you.
That cripples the sweat and the smell.
Or does it cripple you in the fact of smelling good and makes you smell even worse?
So you feel like you're socially crippled.
Yeah.
So like you can't. You're like, gotta keep my pits closed. Pits closed. What the fuck? That reminds me. Donald. I don't even know what the Paris Agreement is really about. But you know, like Donald Trump came out of the Paris Agreement. Like he was like, nah. Do you know about that?
No, I don't, because I don't pay attention to any of that shit. So please,
yeah, I mean,
inform me.
I'm more concerned about England right now than Donald Trump. But apparently, he's like one of 3 countries which have said no to the Paris Agreement, and like the other 2 countries kind of have reasons. I think one of them is Syria, which is obviously very war torn at the moment, and they don't really care about pollution and stuff right now. In his reasoning to why he didn't do it is because apparently he's president and he stands for the people of Pittsburgh, not Paris.
Only Pittsburgh.
Only Pittsburgh, yeah.
Not even the rest of the United States.
That's what made me laugh. Like, obviously he was going for alliteration, but it was just like, Pittsburgh. Nowhere else at all.
I stand up for Pittsburgh and Pittsburgh only. The rest of the states can fuck off.
It's literally just talking about having crippling pits, which reminded me of that, to be honest. Well, it's been a little while since our last podcast with SRK here. I'm still waiting on the Suppy Sneaker segment.
I'm still waiting for you to upload that episode to YouTube.
Oh, I fucking knew that would happen. I set myself up for that. It takes a while.
Are you sure? Because that's usually the first place it would go up.
I mean, we got quite a few plays on SoundCloud.
Yeah, that's good. Especially those bots. Those bots really like us. They like our music very much.
Yeah. I like that. Like 30 seconds in, they're like, "Wow, this song is great." I'm like, "Wow." I didn't know. Did we have that production? Did somebody make us a theme song?
They must have. Without us looking, there must have suddenly been an intro there.
Men.
I don't think that's a good 2.5 Losers theme.
No,
it needs to sound more depressing.
Man. Oh, god damn. So if you want to know why Tyler's got crippling deorwsIIN, yeah, that's sponsored, by the way. That's the new brand.
Yeah.
CS:GO happened.
CS:GO gives me crippling depression.
CS:GO always happens. You could win the lottery. You could be like a millionaire. You're skipping around. You just be happy. You'd be pleased as punch, and then suddenly you just play some CS:GO comp, and you would just fall into a deep depression. Sorry, a deep deorwsIIN.
Yeah, it's a deep deorwsIIN.
Yeah, so I had to correct myself a bit there.
I did though. Like, I was in a good mood today, and then Dan was like, "You want to do 2v2s?" And I was like, "All right." And I went and did 2v2s, and as soon as I got in there, I knew it was going to be bad, and I was like, "This is going to give me fucking crippling deorwsIIN."
Well, I witnessed it on stream because I was hosting Dan after my very eventful Morrowind stream. I don't understand how people can play Morrowind so easily. It just everything's awkward. Like I know it's probably good that you should read, but like there's so much text you have to read for everything. There's no clear indicators of where to go for quests. Like, they just kind of describe where the place is, and I have no idea where the hell it is. I spent 20 minutes looking into one town for this one place. Like, the attack, it works on a hit kind of chance thing. So, like, you have, like, some kind of chance of hitting this little fucking... What's it called? What's the worm from Pokemon called? Shit, Weedle.
Like I don't know what the fucking Pokemon are.
Excuse me?
I know Pikachu, Ditto, Raichu, Meow, Mewth, Squirtle, Meowth.
Yeah, there
Meowth.
you go. Meow.
Diglett.
Yeah, Diglett's a good one. Yeah. I was gonna say, I thought you were gonna stop at like
Jiggly
Pikachu.
shit.
Yeah, jiggly shit. One of our songs is called Jigglypuff at the moment because we can't think of a name of it. Like we've had the song for like a year and a half now, and we still don't know what to call it. So whenever we have a set list, we just write Jigglypuff. We know what it is.
All right, well, you're talking about Morrowind being weird and all the text and everything you have to read, but have you ever played Daggerfall, the second one?
Oh no, I haven't actually. I've seen like bits of
That's
it.
1996. So 1996 FPS. So think like
Yeah.
Doom and shit.
Mhm.
With I'm pretty sure it has no like voice acting. I don't.
No,
think.
like Morrowind's kind of barely does. It has like voice acting of when people bump into you, but like when you have conversations, no one has like. No
So
one says anything.
think playing that. That's
Well, like, at
all
the time,
reading.
That was revolutionary. Yeah, and I mean, really, we need more reading in 2017 than
See,
1996.
the problem is when we couldn't have voice acting, we had reading. And then we could have voice acting, and we got rid of reading, and then everybody got lazy and don't like reading no more.
Yeah, you could even skip all like the text.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. Even in like Banjo-Kazooie came out in 1998, I think, and that had some pretty advanced voice acting.
I mean, there was still stuff back then that had voice acting. It wasn't very common.
Yeah, I mean, I'm joking because it's all like geography.
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
it's just noises.
just imagine John Tron being taken out of Ukulele, like his voice just going because like apparently he's a white supremacist.
So there's another
Oh my
one,
God.
another game that came out in '96 that was a huge open world FPS RPG, Strife.
Right.
I want to. They have a veteran version. I think they call it Veteran Edition on Steam or something like that. Yeah, Veteran Edition that popped up right there. That's one I want to try out. That one actually, for a game in '96, it's pretty much all voice acting. I watched a review on it once. Do you know Freeman's Mind?
Yeah, the Machinima series.
Yeah, the guy who made
good.
that, since he's done with that now, he started doing something called it was before he even finished it as well. He started a series called The Game Dungeon where he reviews like older games. And that was one of them. And like it looks pretty fun. It's got a lot of cryptic shit in it because 96 and a lot of things are cryptic.
Yeah.
But like trying to figure out what you're supposed to do. But like there's voice acting in it and it's actually really good for 1996.
But like, what? How long did that go on for? Like, inside of Minor Freeman.
That went for, I think it had like 90 some episodes or something, or more than that.
It was something crazy, wasn't it? I have no idea. Like, did he just like pre-record the game footage and then just, like,
he
talk over
pre-recorded
it?
the game footage and then did the voiceover.
Yeah, God, that must have taken so long, man.
I love his Game Dungeon series, so I was rewatching. There's only 68.
Oh right, wow.
68. There was
what's his name like on YouTube?
Accursed Farms.
Cursed Farms. Okay.
He
That's
has
our guest today.
He has a
We're just gonna
playlist for Ross's Game Dungeon, and they're actually really good. There's, I think, a follow-up one I still have yet to watch.
Oh yeah, I found it. Cursed Farms. Ah, cool.
Because he's been doing follow-up. He's done a couple follow-up episodes. Maybe I did watch it. I don't see it here though. Okay, no, I didn't watch it yet.
I just went on his channel. He's uploading Freeman's Mind 2.
Yeah, okay, so what happened was on April 1st, he uploaded Freeman's Mind 2, which is Half-Life 2 version of Freeman's Mind. So nobody knew, like, of course, everybody thought it was fake, because he did the same thing with the first Freeman's Mind. On April Fool's, it was like episode 10.5, he killed Freeman, and then he came back like weeks later. So he waited, I think, almost maybe the exact amount of time between 1 and 2 of episode 2.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, he says, yeah, the top comment is, so here we go again, another 7 years.
Yeah, it took so long, because there was a huge gap between it, but then he did like a GoFundMe to get some computer upgrades so he could do stuff better.
Yeah. Gee.
And then it started coming out regularly after that. If you want to check out Ross's Game Dungeon, look for, I can't remember the name of it, Helios. Look for the game review for Helios. That one's actually really good.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to have a look. Like, he seemed pretty cool. Yeah, he used to just like, because like Dan always goes, "Oh, why do you like motion blur on CS? It's gross." Ugh. And I'm like, I don't know. I just like motion blur, and I think I fell in love with motion blur from Freeman's Mind, just because like I'd never seen it before, and I was like, "Whoa, how does it look so good for such an old game? What?" So yeah, that's impressive. That got me.
Wait, and he did do it on the Source version as well. Like the
Yeah,
updated
that was
version.
it. Yeah, I got a Source version actually. I got both for some reason. Oh, it's the Valve pack, isn't it? It does that.
Yeah. They give you
Good old
everything.
Valve pack. I think it was like a couple of years ago they released a full pack of all like the Elder Scrolls games on PC. Elder Scrolls Complete Collection. Complete Collection? I just remember they had like a massive thing, and I was like, oh, it kind of sucks because I already had like Oblivion and Morrowind and stuff, and it was really cheap as well.
Right.
But like, I think I watched some kind of documentary. I don't even know where it was. I want to watch it again, to be honest. It was like about the Elder Scrolls series, and then like apparently in Daggerfall, like the first dungeon was like so hard to get past that they had to change it. Like originally, just like no one could get past it. Fun facts. Anyway, let's talk about something. we got nothing planned. We were just like,
Yeah, well,
wow.
I still got one thing about Ross's game dungeon I just want to say is this was back when, like when he first started making this was back, like they're long episodes. They're anywhere from like 20 to 50 minutes.
Yeah.
And this is back when like I wouldn't watch videos more than 10 minutes and I would watch them. He was like the only one I would watch like long ass videos for.
Yeah, I feel I think the only channel I probably watch like kind of long videos for are Cow Chop these days.
Yeah, I enjoy their longer videos.
I
haven't watched your Good, Bad, and Monthly yet because it's 20 minutes, so it's on the back burner for a bit.
Fuck, dude, it's honestly, I wouldn't watch it.
Is it bad?
No, it's all right. I think it's all right content for me at least.
I quite enjoyed your little skit on your newest video, though, in the intro. That was very good.
What was the skit again? I forget. I just do stupid shit and...
the Snoop Puggington and Amanda the Scorch Rocket.
Yeah. Well, like, originally the commentary was going to be super short and that bit was going to be longer. And I was like, oh, okay.
It ended up not being that way.
Well, like, I went to, like, record my homepage to, like, see all the shit in my recommended, and I was like, oh, it's not actually that bad today. It was just, like, South Park stream, and then just, like, people I regularly watch. I was like, oh, okay, well, can't really do much today.
Well, how about we, I think we should have a little PSA here to say, if you ever want to try and help your crippling DeorWSIIN, get Little Inferno. And just burn things because it really helps. Especially there's a little thing on there where you can choose pictures, and you click the picture frame and it'll let you choose any picture in your pictures folder. So I suggest putting a picture there of the thing you don't like and then burning it.
So like Amanda the Jedi. Yeah, I think he's done that before, haven't you?
Yeah, I've done that one before. But that was just because my content is fire.
I forgot about that one. It was just silence, wasn't it? It was just
well, you can hear the crackling and everything of it.
Yeah, it's just my content is fire, and then just you burning like
a bunch of pictures of Amanda.
God damn it!
It's so good. Yeah. Her comment on that was like, "This is cyberbullying."
I tell you what is cyberbullying is when she gave me a shout out yesterday, and then said, "I know his name is bad. Go and watch his videos." I'm like,
when did she give you a shout out?
Sweet. It was yesterday on Twitter. She was just like, not on YouTube or anything. It was just like, she was like, hey, let me find it actually.
I didn't even see that tweet. I don't know how I missed it. I usually catch everything.
You're so fast on the tweets. You're just like,
I know.
Yeah, I got a couple subs from it. How
nice.
Yeah. Hang on. Oh yeah. I know he has a shit name, but go subscribe to KnockoutWolf. He puts so much work into his videos, and they're actually good. Thanks, Amanda. Thanks for also saying I have a shit name. Jesus
It's
Christ.
true, though. You do have a shit name, but you do put work into your content.
Thanks.
It's quite good, man.
Thanks, Scorch Rocket. Can we just go back to that? Scorch Rocket.
I don't even know how I missed that tweet.
I know you've been
there it is.
slacking.
Boop.
Yeah.
Found it.
Yeah, do you want to know out of those 11 likes? Well, actually, that was one of the likes, but out of all those likes, about 2 people came to my channel. That was nice. I love people. Metacritic though have given Little Inferno 68. Oh, phone game PC for casuals and kids.
Oh shit!
God, that's a pretty hardcore. What's it called? Insult on CS:GO. You casual. Ugh.
You fucking casual. Go play your casual games. Go play Call of Duty. Get off of here, you casual.
Can I just say though that he played 0.1 hours of it. He played a good 6 minutes of this game before leaving a review. Fantastic.
What a great guy.
I know. I got Omnibus. I need to play that still.
I don't know what the fuck Omnibus is.
You use like a bus and you just like drive around and shit and like crash into shit. Apparently it's fun. I don't know.
It's a bus and you just crash into shit. Apparently it's fun. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. I've heard things. I bought like a bunch of games on the sale for Xbox. Like there was a backwards compatible sale. So it's funny that I upgraded to an Xbox One like last year. Like, oh, I got to get Xbox One, and then I just got like super excited about all these games on 360 like on sale. So I bought like a bunch of them, and I'm doing that series where like I just play cheap like games I bought really cheap.
Oh yeah, you had your first one out already, didn't you?
Yeah, first one was Toy Story 3. That's a great game.
Oh right, I was thinking it was SpongeBob for some reason.
No, I was looking for SpongeBob because I love SpongeBob the movie game. That is just like
I played that when I was younger.
It was so good, wasn't it?
I don't really remember much. I just remember doing those little races in the hamburger car or whatever.
Yes. Yeah. I can't remember what video it was. God, was it? I don't know. I had like a long ass video where I just put in like gameplay. It might have been one of the Good Bad Monthlies actually, and it was like, and I had some gameplay from the SpongeBob game. I can't remember which video it was. That's really annoying me. Like, what video would I need to put gameplay from this SpongeBob the movie game in? I don't understand.
What do you mean? That can go with anything.
Yeah, but like I was talking about SpongeBob, so I don't understand why I was talking about SpongeBob. Right, I gotta find this out now.
Gotta figure that out.
It might have been on the "Is Zombies Chronicles Too Expensive" video.
Oh,
Someone's now disliked. It's too expensive, man. No, it's not bad. It's not bad.
Well, shit.
Yeah.
Well, in brighter news,
Ooh.
I was finally able to sell. Well, you already know this.
I know this.
The best way to get rid of your CS crippling DeOrwSiIN is to unbox the new Hydra case for the first time.
Ooh.
And for your first item you get out of there, get a factory new Hellfire M4A4 and then sell it for $50.
Jesus. How much? What cuts? You said they took like a massive cut from it.
Yeah, they took. I was able to, because I also do it so that I put it at whoever's asking. I always put it at asking price. That way it sells instantly. Because I don't really care that much about the money. But I sold it for $48, and I got $41.75 out of it.
That's sick.
But I mean, that's still a lot. And now because I sold like $40 worth of skins I already had and fucking Steam emotes and backgrounds.
Oh man!
Now I have $80 on my.
Yeah, they go for like pennies.
Yeah, and when you have so many of them, I can't believe I had backgrounds that were worth $1 though. Like
really,
people were actually buying them.
What the hell?
I had 2 that were worth over $1.
Jesus Christ! I mean, like, the annoying thing is at the moment is that I'm trying to look for, as I mentioned, and I won't stop fucking talking about, is this camera lens. And I mentioned this before the podcast, didn't I? I'm not just repeating myself, am I?
I think you mentioned it.
It was before the podcast, wasn't it? Cause
it might have been before the podcast.
I hope I'm not just being like, "Hey guys, guess what?" Like, what was it? Like it's on. Have you ever heard of Dbop? Like the app?
Nope.
I think it's in America too, but it's basically like it's like an eBay but for like iOS.
Oh, okay.
And you pretty much just take a picture of the thing you're selling, put up a bit of info, and then like and then it's just like. It's not, you don't have to go through all like the details of eBay and stuff. You could literally like take a picture of like a turd and be like turd full stop, and then but so somebody's put the lens I want for like a real good price. It's like it's selling online for like 180, £200, but like someone's selling it for 140. But they released it like when was it? Like they put it on there like 5 weeks ago, and they haven't done anything since. I messaged them, and they're just not messaging me back, and I'm like, oh, it's such a good deal, and they probably deleted the app. And,
They probably completely forgot they even put it up there.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I put clothes on there like a few months ago, and I deleted the app and forgot. It's like, good job, nobody wanted them.
You were gonna sell clothes on there, like used clothes?
Oh, it's like band merch and stuff.
Oh, okay.
A lot of people do sell clothes on there, though. Like, honestly, I just see so many clothes. Like, if you go on the homepage of it, it's pretty much just like t-shirts and jackets and stuff being sold.
Well, dang.
Yeah, I know.
It's a good place. Yeah. It's like an online thrift shop. Hell yeah.
Oh, going to the thrift with SLK online.
Oh, speaking of nothing to do with what we were just talking about, unless you have more to go on about.
That was a good segue. Go for it.
I went and listened to the record vinyl that I got for Minimum R&B.
Oh yeah.
And that one plays even worse than the higher power one. It doesn't work in either RPM.
Jesus, this is the Dirty Nil, by the way.
Yeah,
it's a band. Yeah,
because they're able to sell those cheap. So it probably has something to do with the company producing them.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, like when I worked at HMV, a lot of people would bring vinyl back and be like, "Oh, it's not playing properly on here or whatever," and we'd be like, "Oh, we'll just have to get you a new one," because vinyl's become such like it's become back. It's like really come back in, and it's become like a massive kind of trend, I suppose, especially in like England. And like they just sell it everywhere. Like I went in a supermarket the other day and they had like a vinyl section. I was like, "What the fuck? Why?" And they were selling like Nirvana in there and like a Sainsbury's. I was like, "Gee, what the fuck?" And but like there's literally only 2 pressing plants apparently which do them. So like they're just trying to get them out as fast as they can because there's such a back order for like vinyl to be pressed. So like they just like they print them like really fast with like cheap materials and stuff just to like keep it going fast, and then like they just end up being printed in shitty quality. And yeah, some of them have issues with them, blah blah blah. But I worked there with my friend Mark. Like, hey Mark, if you're listening, he's a massive weeaboo, by the way. And he like and he was never like he wasn't the happiest person there. Like he would kind of like he didn't care what people thought. So if he was grumpy, he would let people know he was grumpy. And these people came over, and I knew them. Like in fact, yeah, it was like a girl and her mum, and I was actually named after her brother because like he went to like nursery or something with my sister, and so like I knew him. I was like, oh yeah, sure, I can sort it out. And they're like, oh yeah, we bought this LP, and like it's you know it's not working, it's skipping, blah blah blah. And then Mark just goes, what record player you got? We've got one of the Crosley suitcase ones. He goes, yeah, it's probably a record player as shit. I was like, they probably bought it from us. I was like, and they were like, he was like, yeah, they're really bad. And I was like, I don't know. Like, and mine was shit as well. Like, I used to have one like a year or so ago, and mine was shit. And I was just
I mean, like that's the one I have. It's just is the suitcase one.
That's the thing. Like, you buy them, and they're just like,
every other album I have plays absolutely fine on it. I think it's just the fact that those Dirty Nil records are like those albums are like just over EP length.
Yeah,
so they're
weird,
they're on full LPs, but they like instead of stretching it out so that the I don't even know what the fuck you call them.
What?
But like you know the little tracks that the needle goes through?
Like the groove, yeah.
Yeah, the grooves. Those could have been spread out much further, but I think they just like because it looks like any other record where the grooves are going the entire way and they're not spread far apart.
Yeah.
So you have to speed up the record or like the record player so that it will play the music properly. So instead of playing it on 33 RPM, I had to play it on 45 RPM for higher power, and it worked fine on the first side. But then on the second side, it was like just kind of off, and it made the singing sound like it was coming through a fan.
was gonna say, yeah, it kind of wobbles a bit, doesn't it? The sound, it's
Yeah.
weird.
And
I first noticed
the other one I have, the minimum R&B doesn't work on either 30. It's too slow on 33 RPM and too fast on 45 RPM.
That's weird.
So
yeah,
if I could get somewhere in between, I'd be able to figure out what it needs to be on.
Well, like my crosser came with some kind of like what's it called? Some kind of disc thing that you put on it, and then like the vinyl kind of sat on top, like when it was like EP kind of size. But the thing is, it was like, so think of like how big an EP is, and then so it's like 7-inch, and then like but then it was like a little disc which is probably like 3 inches like diameter, and you just put it down on it, and then like the vinyl would just like balance on top, and then when you put the needle down, it would just like move it and then scratch it, and you'll be like, what? Why? Why would you do this? Like, I almost ruined a few things doing that, because it was just like, oh yeah, stick this on the middle and it should be fine. And I was like, well, it wasn't fucking fine, was it? And also, because like when I realized my Crosley was fucked was when I got the Wake Me Up September End single, and then the other side was Give Me Novocaine. Like, when Wake Me Up September Ends was fine. Put on the other side, and it was like a live version, and I was like, yeah, maybe like, cause it got to the guitar solo, and it was just kind of like wobbly and stuff. I thought, I don't know, maybe it's just a recording, and then it was just like, the whole thing was just like, Jesus Christ, it's fucked, isn't it? It's fucked. It took me a whole year to get like another record player, but I'm pretty happy I kind of invested in a better one.
Yeah.
If you're thinking of buying
eventually
one of
I will, because my record collection's starting to get up there now.
Yeah, definitely. You need one, like,
because at first I was only like, I'm gonna get a couple records. I just want something cheap to play them on.
Yeah.
Because I also have, there's another record I have from Man or Astro Man, 1000X, and that's only a 20-minute album. That's on a 10-inch record.
Oh yeah.
I feel like those the Dirty Nil albums probably should have just been on a 10-inch, and it probably would have been fine.
Yeah.
Because both of those albums are only like 26 minutes.
Yeah, that's weird. It's probably just over, isn't it? It's just over EP length or something.
Yeah, it's gotta be. Like
sucks.
the Higher Power is 26 minutes, and a minimum R&B is 30 minutes.
All right, okay. So if you're thinking, the moral behind this is, if you're thinking of getting one of the little cute suitcase record players, I can put it on Instagram. I can play it in 1975. No, stop right there.
Yeah,
thank you very much.
Just fucking don't. The speakers aren't good. I didn't care about the speaker quality either. I just wanted something to play them on.
Yeah.
But I mean, you can plug in other better speakers to it.
Yeah, I mean, like the Crosley one I got had like a crappy little speaker built into it. And it just sounded like you're playing it off your phone. I was like, because you know that people are like, yeah, let's do it on vinyl. It does so much more justice. You can really hear the difference. And I'm like, yeah, but not if you have like these fucking tiny speakers just like popping out the side of a suitcase. Like, Jesus Christ. So that's the record player segment, because we've got to keep up with the trends these days. Let's talk about another trend.
Well, I was also going to bring up another band, though.
Ooh.
Have you checked out Remo Drive yet?
No, Amanda told me to, and I haven't done it. Whoops.
You will probably really like that.
Probably will.
They only have 47 minutes of music on Spotify. They have a Bandcamp with more, but right now they really only have EPs, but they have one album released, and it's just a greatest hits album, basically, of their EPs.
That's weird.
But that's like all I've been listening to since you mentioned it. It's actually really good.
Remo Drive. Yeah, this is kind of weird. Greatest hits. Huh. You're killing me. Are they from Canada?
I have no idea. I don't think so.
For some reason, like, related artists are Mum Jeans and Jank. I like Mum Jeans. And Prince Daddy and Hyena. These are all bands I like.
There you go.
Fair play.
See, I wasn't even really expecting to like it, because, like, I don't really listen to pop punk anymore. I listened to it back in like middle school, and I thought I was just kind of over pop punk. But like, but there's like, no, this is really fucking good.
Whew. Yeah, I'll check it out.
Oh, I'm sorry. Apparently it's just rock, according to fucking Google.
Oh yeah, everything, like, as long as there's a guitar in it, it could be rock. Like, if we listen to like I mean, a Jonas Brothers probably fucking class as heavy rock, but if I can Google or something. Let's talk about a trending topic.
I don't pay attention to trends, so I have no idea what a trending topic is right now.
Neither do I actually. I don't really know. How about that? How about that YouTube money stuff, huh?
Huh.
Yeah.
Huh. I thought they were fixing that. I thought they fixed that up a bit.
Like, hello everyone, Mullix has said like his has gone back to normal, but then like loads of people like replying, showing like getting like shit all. I think it was like Wild Spartans maybe Chubbs got like $100 for 1.2 million views. Like
Jesus.
$100. Like, yeah, Barnet Pig got like $5 from 52,000 views. It's just crazy.
Just nothing at all. So, how's the weather up in the good old U of K?
We've been married for almost 10 years now, Tyler. We don't need this small talk in the middle of our podcast.
I think there might be an issue if we were married for 10 years, man. There might be something,
Yeah, 'cause I would have been 8 years old, you freak. You freak. Jesus Christ. That went dark real quickly. We're going to have to put, like... We're going to have to put this, like, on a deep web SoundCloud. YouTunes. You got to listen on, like... What was that Microsoft... What did Microsoft try and do, like, instead of the iPod?
Did they try to do something instead of the iPod?
Yeah, they had, like... Yeah, they had some kind of, like, what's it called? Like, MP3 player. Was it the Zune? Is that it, or was that just...
Is that what Microsoft did, was the Zune?
Was it? I don't know. I feel like I'm going to a deep reference here. Yeah, it was the Zune. Jesus Christ!
It was them.
They're still.
All right.
Oh, okay. I thought they were still selling them on what's it called, on Amazon, but they're not.
That was a good that was a good little reference in Guardians 2.
Oh yeah, I remember
Everybody's
that. Yeah.
listening to it. 300 songs.
Oh yeah. God,
that was good.
I like how obviously that was kind of like some kind of product placement, but like it was taking the piss out of Microsoft. It's, beautiful. Oh no, Microsoft's trying to get me to download Zune software 4.8. Don't do this to me. Well, they changed the name now, isn't it? It's like Groove Music or something. Because like,
is it
on the Xbox 360? You could just put in CDs and burn it to your hard drive and listen to it whilst you're playing games. Oh no, not on the Xbox One. You stick it in your disc tray, and it opens up Groove Music. Oh, Groove Music's great. It just plays CD, and you can't play a game at the same time.
Even on the original Xbox, you could listen to music while playing games.
I know. It's like, they're like, let's just go backwards. Why not? Yeah. I mean, they did that when they launched it, didn't they? They were like, oh, we don't have any backwards compatible. And then people were like, sorry, what?
See, back when I had the original Xbox, I would play a lot of ATV versus MX.
Yeah.
And I put some... I always just do free ride. And I would... I had some Weird Al album on my Xbox that I would listen to while doing that shit.
Oh no, Weird Al. God damn. I'm watching... I decided to hop onto YouTube to look at Jackass gameplay for the DS. I don't even know why. I'm just looking at the
game. When did that game come out?
God, like 2007. Oh, I remember this. Jeez. Is this... What music is this? Is this Rancid? It's just so it was just mini games. It's just stupid mini games. Like, this is literally like you're just going across a rooftop with like shopping carts, and that's it. Like,
well, I mean, what else could they really do with that other than mini games?
Yeah, true. To be honest, like I don't know. I feel it might have been on PS2 actually. Let's have a look. This is just become into us just like just wondering about old things. Like, yeah, it was on PS2. Oh, HD gameplay from the PS2? No way. Oh wow, yeah, this is so HD that it's got bars at the side and everything. Oh yeah, you just kind of fall down hills and stuff like that. That's pretty much it.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Super fun. Maybe do you get points depending on how badly you hurt yourself?
Yeah, you got it.
You know what did that better?
Skate.
Yes.
Yeah, I needed to say that. Yeah. I'm so bad at Skate. Like, I just
I
can't
want to play it again.
I just can't get like a good, what's it called? Like a good line, like a good line or anything. I just suck at like comboing tricks together and stuff. But it's not that kind of game really though, is it? That's more like Tony Hawk. This fucking podcast has just gone off the rails. Like, what are we? I'm just sat here, just like rolling some chewing gum I finished chewing earlier. Like it's a bit gross, but satisfying at the same time. It's like playing with blue tack, but we're just sat here. May as well just have like a glass of ice and scotch and just be like sitting back and talking about
roll it. Yeah, just spinning the ice in the glass. Yes, quite. I remember back in my day when I played this video game.
Yeah.
Yes, quite. Let me.
Yeah, remember Scarface
little
on the
slurp
Xbox
of the whiskey.
One? Oh, yeah.
It's quite good indeed. Indubitably.
That's your favorite word now.
That's been my favorite word for a while, man. I fucking love that word.
Fuck
My mind was blown the day I found out I was spelling indubitably wrong.
You were?
Were the T? Well, this was like back in high school.
No, so I was gonna say autocorrect. Taking a wheel, like when you wrote depression earlier.
Yeah. I used to put a D instead of where the T is supposed to be. So I put indubitably, not indubitably.
Oh yeah, like that would have got me as well. Indubitably. Jeez.
Indubitably. It's my favorite word. And
You once.
My brain does not have autocorrect.
No, unfortunately not.
I was watching Flamehopper one day and I heard him say indubitably. So I donated to him $5 and asked him to say it again. Then he said it like 2 or 3 more times.
Wow.
It was a good day.
When you're a responsible adult. when you're financially responsible.
$5 for someone to say indubitably.
Jesus Christ. And yet there's some people who won't even donate $5 to like a charity, but it's just you like, say it again, bitch, say it again. God. When was that?
That was months ago. I don't even know if it was this year. It might have been like, it was either January or December. I forget. It was a while ago now.
How much have you like donated to people like a couple streams and stuff?
Too much.
Too much.
Too much.
I'm sure they appreciate it.
I haven't taken it out in a while though, my statements from PayPal to see how much I've given to one person. ACS is well like near $500, I think.
Jesus Christ, dude.
But I mean, I give them like $10 per song to play usually.
Oh yeah, I get you. That's one expensive jukebox, dude.
Yeah, and then I end up like, well, the more you donate, the faster your song's played.
Yeah, the more you donate, the more they're like, oh yeah, Scratch. Oh. Yeah, I get you. Talking about donations, please donate to my Patreon. Have you seen that?
Am I still your only patron?
You are my own patron. Sad times. I mean, I'm at like what 325 subs. I don't expect a rally of people, but you know when I hit 350 subs, if I'm making $100 a month, I'm quitting for good.
Fuck! Why do I need to pay you for SoundCloud? I pay you on Patreon.
That's true, actually. Yeah. The Patreon money
I'm
you give me,
already giving you money.
Yeah, goes towards paying for our podcast, which we do once a month. 5 people listen to. I think 1 person listens all the way through. So, hey, dude, how's it going?
Yeah, I'm glad you've made it this far.
Yeah, if you made it this far and you're listening on YouTube, so sometime in the far, far future,
you still gotta put the last episode on YouTube.
Well, fuck you. Comment indubitably. Indubitably, or just donate us $5.
If you're listening to it on SoundCloud, you can leave comments there. If you've made it this far,
yeah,
comment
if you made it this far,
indubitably.
Say great song.
That as well. Also say great song. Say, yes, indubitably that was a great song.
Yeah, you've also got to do that thing like when furries RP and they use like asterisks to say like nozzles you, but instead you got to be like swigs gin like gracefully. Yes.
Yes.
Oh jeez.
Righto there, chap.
Can we talk about I just went on YouTube, just reminded, can we talk about the fucking live streams? I know I made a video about it, but I feel like this is something that we could talk about. Have they popped up for you?
I actually haven't gotten any recommended.
They're right, so I'll go on my homepage, and it'll just be underneath the recommended, there'll be a thing just saying live recommendations. And they'll get mixed into recommended, by the way. Oh yeah, go on recommended, Elvis the Alien video, South Park live stream, Bionic Pig, South Park live stream, and then like a 5-hour shitpost of SpongeBob, then another South Park video because of that, and it's just like it just doesn't stop, but basically like people are just live streaming South Park and Family Guy and Simpsons, and it never stops. But YouTube's just like, hey, people spend money on Super Chat and we get 30%, so why not?
Exactly. Yeah, I've never gotten recommended a live stream yet. Oh, wait, there's one. South Park. Full episodes live 24/7.
Yep, 100%. Yeah,
that's the only one, though.
What happens as well is that you can almost guarantee that if you go on one of them and then you click one of like the other live streams in the recommended, like it will be a duplicate of that live stream.
It's so fucking dumb.
Hang on,
and do people actually donate in these?
Yeah, they can. Yeah, Super Chats on and stuff. I mean, like,
you're literally donating for someone to do nothing other than keep up their stream.
I don't think many people do it. The thing is, YouTube's not going to shut it down because they get a percentage of it, so they don't care. They're like, yeah, exactly. Fuck that, dude. It's fine. It's fine. Here's like the what am I even trying to say? I was going to say mid podcast, but it's probably only going to go on for like another 5 minutes at this rate. But here's the mid podcast. Still enjoying a cold one with the boys. Could you hear that?
Yeah.
That I really struggled not to spill that all over me then. So you should be impressed. Oh, eggs and hot sauce and oatmeal.
Yes, I was just about to mention that.
Yeah.
We got eggs with hot sauce and oatmeal at 4 p.m. I'm a fucking psychopath. Like, you're the only person who's ever had breakfast for lunch. You fucking idiot. I'm sorry, dinner. Breakfast for dinner.
Dinner, yeah.
Man, I eat breakfast at like 7 p.m. Get the fuck out of here. Everybody's eating breakfast at not breakfast time, alright?
Yeah, be careful, because, like, if you're, like, in... Where does he live? See, like, it feels like a redneck, but he's not, is he? Where does he live?
Those eggs look fucking gross. What is that?
But if you're ever within the area that I mean, you'll know because you'll feel his like godlike presence, like in whatever state you're in. Know. But if you're in the same state as the CS:GO god himself, Shiftinator, then watch out, 'cause he's a fucking psychopath, and he may eat eggs with hot sauce and oatmeal at 4 p.m. Just wash the fuck out. I'm warning you.
Those are the worst looking scrambled eggs I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's great. It looks like. So see, what you got to do... Jesus Christ, it's just like one big egg.
I know.
That doesn't look good. That just looks like...
It doesn't even look like scrambled eggs. It looks like he did hard-boiled.
Yeah.
And then, like...
It looks like a cake. Like, mix. Don't even... It's weird. You got a Diet Snapple as well. Oh, Jesus Christ. We've got to lock this guy up. That's absolutely crazy.
Oh.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, but, like... Jeez, the thing is, here's a tip. This is the cooking segment of the 2.5 Losers. You've got to take the eggs out, like they got to be like, you know, pretty much there, but like not completely there, because like they actually still cook after you've taken them out of the pan. Like eggs did carry on cooking, so you don't want to be like, yeah, they're pretty good, they look pretty solid and stuff, and then you put them on your plate, and then they just turn into like the supreme brick or something. Just don't go there.
I wish I wasn't blocked because I want to reply to this so bad.
Oh yeah, you can't see it, can you? That's sad.
I had to open it up in incognito. I love that he's eating his eggs on a paper plate and he's eating his oatmeal out of Tupperware.
Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, the problem
I'm
is,
surprised the spoon and fork are metal.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they're not plastic.
I think the problem is that he spends so much money on G Fuel.
Oh, that he can't.
That he can't.
Yeah, but
he can't
paper
afford
plates cost a lot.
Yeah, for something disposable.
Because if you're just going to be throwing them away all the time, that's a lot of money you're putting towards paper plates.
Yeah. So, bring it on to a bit of a different note here. He says, here's a tweet he said, "Hope this motivates Britain to jump in the fight with us against terrorism. Haven't seen the Americans and Brits be this close since 9/11.
Oh my god.
Fuck. That baffles me. So apparently because there was 2 terrorist attacks in the UK the past couple of weeks, we're like best buds with America at the moment. We're best bumps of the old DT, the big Donald Trump. Fucking hell. Oh my god.
Question to my British followers. Are police not allowed to carry guns? I heard that they're only allowed to carry clubs and mace.
Clubs? Is this like the 1400s? Jeez. Yeah. If Britain wants to hit ISIS, the US will back you up. Wow, I didn't know Shifty had such high power in the US. I didn't know he
Shifty,
made
just
that
remember,
decision.
Britain once owned half the fucking world.
Oh. Yeah,
America's never owned half the fucking world.
Although America does have one thing though, which we don't, and that's a president who is there to look after the people of Pittsburgh.
Yes. God forbid anything happened to the good old people in Pittsburgh.
I just imagine Mark Wahlberg lives in Pittsburgh, only him. Just I know he's doing big things now, but it just seems appropriate. He seems like a Pittsburgh kind of guy. Right, I think we should kind of end the podcast there. Thanks for listening to the 2.5 Losers podcast. If you want to support Knockout Wolf on Patreon, do it. I don't know anything else to say. Thank you again for listening. Leave a review on the old iTunes because I'm the only person who's done it so far, and it's really embarrassing.
Yep, so the review you need to leave is, if you've made it this far, yes, indubitably, this is quite a good podcast.
Yeah, or if you're on SoundCloud, just pop your best Will From Afar impression on and go,
Yes.
"Hey, good song! Thank you for listening to my song." And it's it just doesn't make sense. It's just complete garbage. But thanks for doing it anyway. I've been Brody, otherwise known as Knockout Wolf. I had to think then.
I've been Tyler, otherwise known as Scotch Rocket, or Scorch Horse, or Scorch, or Scotch Tape.
No, go on. Put another name in. Take the podcast.
Scorcho.
El Scorcho. What about Lil Scorch?
Yes, Lil Scorch.
Scorch.
We might have to bring back Lil Scorch.
Indubitably, yeah.
Indubitably.